Well, it's the most watched sports competition in the world, the FIFA World Cup. At SBS television in Australia, viewerships exceeded 10 million. And one Maori man, Hone Paul, is in charge of the marketing of the Cup for SBS. Ngahuia Wade spent the day with the son of Ngāti Manawa, who's at the top of his game.
Casillas has to hurry! Dispossessed! Van Persie! Magnificent goal!
The game that turns the world on, 4 billion viewers. A marketer's dream audience.
TV marketing really is about connecting people with content, with good content, and driving emotional connections with things. Sport is really good at that. People love to get behind a team, people love to see their team win, not so much lose, so it's that drama, it's that passion for sport, and that's why TV marketing, particularly around sport, is a great career.
With a business degree from AUT University, Hone Paul started his career at one Indigenous channel.
I grew up in Murupara, ki Ngāti Manawa, and you know, the only skyscrapers we had there were pine trees. And coming now to Sydney, which, you know, have a population of over 4.5 million, 30 years later, it's an amazing experience. Sydney gives you a feeling that you're really part of a global society, that you're part of the big world.
And rolled into another channel.
SBS began essentially as a radio station in the 70s. There was a need for the government to communicate with those communities in their own languages, and that's what SBS is about. Since then, it's evolved into something that Australians really value and they love it. Everyone in Australia's heard about it, and it's a really loved brand. And a big part of that brand is soccer, and the jewel in that crown is the FIFA World Cup.
It's his first major challenge.
There's a lot of expectation for an organisation with not a lot of resource that we have to get it right.
Convincing more than 10 million Australian viewers to watch football.
Have you got a Socceroo scarf, mate?
It's not their national sport.
I'll have to get you one.
And the games are played in the wee hours.
Oh, hello. Hello, darling. Ola hired me when I came over.
It's brilliant, really. He's made an enormous contribution every day to SBS, so it's really wonderful to have him here.
Yeah. And it's her day off and I've made her come in for the event.
You didn't make me, I wanted to. I wanted to.
So 8,000 primary schools will get our resource kit, and teachers will go through with all the kids in those 8,000 schools around the country the importance of diversity and talk to students about our global diversity.
Well, Hone is like my right-hand man when it comes to marketing. I'm very lucky to have a sports brand manager. What he brings most of all is his nous and his experience in terms of marketing. You don't necessarily need to be an expert in sport. What you need to understand is how to sell things. He's got that in spades.
These are the web skins that will appear on news.com, and the way they'll appear is on either side of the screen. So it's Brazil 2014 live and exclusive.
TV marketing is quite challenging because there's so many things out there for people to watch nowadays, and there's so many competing things to take up people's time.
With nearly 4% of the Australian TV market, SBS broadcasts in 70 languages.
SBS is probably Australia's most renowned TV brand when it comes to football.
SBS has a broadcast licence for the FIFA World Cup, and every 4 years is a chance to grow audiences.
FIFA is the most expensive thing that we do, and in terms of marketing, it's probably the largest marketing spend that SBS ever does, and it's probably the biggest one we've done to date.
And it's all been worth it. To date, more than 10.2 million viewers have tuned in, and there's still the final tomorrow.
It's about the furthest place I could have ever thought I'd be as a kid growing up in Murupara. At this one, I haven't looked back.
And he's coming home earlier this week. Te Wānanga or Aotearoa announced Hone will be joining their team as the Executive Director of Marketing at the end of this month.